Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here, returning to you again for this premiere video tonight, and hopefully you'll enjoy this premiere video tonight for best and worst songs of December 2024. I was trying to do an earlier take for it, but I kind of messed up because I missed out one song that I know was crucial for what I listened to for December of 2024. So I'm going to discuss from 12 to 1 for the best songs, and then the extra two worst songs that I'll talk about at the end. And I'll let you know what I thought of each song as I listened to it through the month of December. So let's start with number 12 with Idola with Prodigy. Pretty good song. Andrew Wells's vocals in it were really nice, and just the execution of how the song turned out with the melody, the mixing and production was pretty solid. So definitely a vibe of a track to really enjoy for what it is. Sorry, I'm hiccuping because I'm trying to go eat something in a little bit. I was drinking a soda a moment ago, so pretty much Idola Prodigy, good song for what I listened to, and it had to be on the top tier list because it wasn't one of the best tracks of December 2024, but it is one of the best songs in this list. Number 11 is Papa Roach with Even If It Kills Me. Pretty good song from what I listened to. It plays it on the safe side, but it is pretty strong from what I gathered. Uh, the opening verse is a rap verse from Jacoby Shaddix that I'm not sure if I can feel for, but everything else turns out alright with the track, and it does make it an interesting song of a listen. So I really enjoyed the screaming moments of Jacoby Shaddix with his scream bridge part, and most of the track executed pretty well. So this is a great song. Had to be at near the top 10, but it wasn't in the top 10. Number 10 is Crazy 88 with House of Blue Leaves. Um, Pretty solid track from what I listened to. I like Lauren Babbitt's singing in it, and the drum work was pretty good. Um, so overall, I really dig this track. It's another banger from them. Don't really have much to say on it, but I remember listening to it in December. I just have to go back and listen to it again because I kind of only went back to Nightwalker a lot more, but that's the one we're going to talk about now. So at number 9 is Crazy 88 again with Nightwalker. Pretty good song. Really enjoyed how Lauren Babbitt, Lauren Babbitt was singing this track, and the execution and the overall flow to this track was really nice. For when the chorus came in, it sounded pretty strong, and execution wise, the drum work and guitar work was pretty good. So I really dug this one. Number 8 is Silent Planet with Mindframe. Pretty solid track from what I listened to. Garrett Russell's screaming vocals in this are pretty good. I really enjoyed how this track overall flowed, and yeah, this is an interesting Silent Planet track. I wish it could have been in the top 5, but I found other tracks to be more suitable for the top 5, if you get where I'm going with that. But other than that, it's a strong track from what I listened to. So, pretty good song from Silent Planet. The production and the chorus was hit or miss, but other than that, the rest of the track had some good production in it, and just the electronic work in it was solid. But you get some interesting drum patterns and interesting guitar riffs in this track that execute pretty well. So a good track. Number 7 is The Reunion with Shades of Grey. Really melodic track, but did have some good moments with Crispin's singing vocals, and just execution wise, this track performed very well with his vocals. So it's on the new album Welcome to Dystopia, which was the last record to come out in uh, 2024. So like the 27th of December is when it came out. But I really enjoyed that record, and I do come back to that record and revisit it because it was an honorable mention on my best albums of 2024 video, which definitely go check that video out. It's a well worth kind of video to really watch through and see what I talk about for the albums that made it on the list. But other than that, the V Reunion Shades of Grey was a nice track and melodic but pretty strong. Number 6 is Sick Puppies with Creature. Sorry, I didn't enunciate it right. Sick Puppies with Creature. Pretty good track. Brian's vocals is pretty strong in this song, and I like the overall flow to this track. A better song than Going Places. It is the third single for their upcoming record, Wave the Bull, which is dropping on March 28th of this year. Hopefully it turns out good, but I don't know. Going Places was the weakest song to be on their new album, and it is the fourth track on the record. But to be honest, I don't know how I'm going to feel when I listen to the new record by Sick Puppies. I think we're going to get another single next month or in March. But other than that, Creature was a strong track. I like the harmonizing from Brian and Emma in this track. It did very well. And overall, this track was pretty good and definitely a banger. Number 5 is Arch Enemy with Blood Dynasty. Really enjoyed this one too. I like the screaming vocals from Alyssa, and just like I said, I always compliment her because she does have that female vocal style, but Anders Frieden, but female vocal wise style from In Flames. So really enjoyed her death growls and all that. They're pretty good, and I think the new album Blood Dynasties, which is dropping March 28th, is going to be a highly anticipated record, but I think they've dropped quite a bit of singles already. So I think we're going to get one or two more singles before the record comes out. Maybe one more, but I don't know. Other than that, Arch Enemy, number 5 with Blood Dynasty. Number 4 is Bleed From Within with In Place of Your Halo. Pretty strong track. The bagpipe moment in the track, which is the bridge part, was pretty strong. Really dug that. And just overall, yeah, the screaming vocalist sounds really good with his guttural screams, and just the track overall flowed very well. The chanting in it was solid, but the bagpipe solo was pretty interesting that I enjoyed. So, pretty much In Place of Your Halo was one of the strong singles. I know they already have a new one that's coming out tomorrow. A Hope in Hell, I think, is the new song. But other than that, I did review that track already. So definitely go check out that review if you have not seen it. But other than that, Bleed From Within and Place of Your Halo, strong track. Number 3 is One OK Rock with Matter. This was a very memorable, captivating, and amazing song. I really enjoyed it. It had to be in the top 5. I wish it could have been number 1, but there is something else that is my number 1, which you'll be surprised what it is. And the last 2 numbers are going to be the most interesting ones and well-deserved ones to put at runner-up and best song of December 2024. But other than that, Taka's vocals sound really good in this. And just the chorus is very lighthearted. It's very energetic, and just it makes you think, wow, what an amazing song. They put out one of the best tracks of December 2024 in the top 5 at least. I wish it could have been best song of December 2024, but something else is taking that spot. But other than that, I think this track did very well to make it in the top 3. It was one that I forgot about, but I just had to delete the last video just to get it on this list. So other than that, number 3, One OK Rock with Matter. Number 2 is Dream Theater with A Broken Man. Pretty strong track, 8.5 minutes of a song, but the progressive metal style that they go with this track and James LaBrie's vocals sound really good, and it just executed very well, pretty much. And for the runtime, it was pretty proggy, this track with the prog metal stuff, but I like James LaBrie's vocals in this, and this track didn't hold back anything with its guitar riffs and its drumming. Mike Portnoy's drumming is pretty strong in this. But execution-wise, I think Dream Theater made it as my number 2, the runner-up to the best song of December 2024, but still a strong track. And finally, at number 1, what is the best song of December 2024? Drum roll, please. Underoath, Generation No Surrender. Definitely a banger. Had to be at the number 1 spot because I really enjoyed Spencer Chamberlain's screaming vocals on this track, and just execution-wise, this track did very well. Sorry about the background noise. My mom's talking to me for a second. But other than that, I think Spencer Chamberlain did very well with this track overall, and just execution-wise, yeah, this was a banger. I really enjoyed the outro to the track, which was definitely heavy as fuck. But the chorus did have some chanting moments. But other than that, this track worked very well for what it was going for. So, one of my favorite songs of December 2024, and the best song of December 2024. Now we're going to talk about the worst tracks, which is only 2 songs, and it's by the same artist. Eric Bass, Mind Control, which is one of them. Did not really like this track, to be honest. It's kind of annoying, and it sounds like a circus-themed kind of track that I'm not feeling for. This track gave me a headache, and his vocals were not that great, to be honest. So I'm not feeling for the mixing. I'm not feeling for how the song's overall sounding. So it's just a lazy track and just crappy. So it's not lazy, it's just crappy. Eric Bass again at number 2 with Azalea. Another disappointing track that I really did not like. I know I'm not ready for his new album on February 28th, because I know I'll review it and then I will decimate that review, because I will pretty much say a lot of shit about the album. But other than that, Azalea is annoying. Eric Bass's vocals, he's trying to sound like Brent Smith in a way, but it's coming off really cringy and cheesy with his vocal style. It's not sounding good. So overall, Azalea is a letdown, and it's one of the 2 worst tracks. One out of the 2 worst tracks of worst songs of December 2024. It's the second one that I mentioned, but still, Mind Control and Azalea were the only 2 worst songs of December 2024 that I really disliked. So that is going to be it for the best and worst songs of December 2024. Comment below and let me know what your best and worst songs of December 2024 are. And definitely subscribe to the channel. It's starting to gain some traction with its subscriber count. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this best and worst songs of December 2024 video. Did the best I could to make it as good as possible. And I will see you guys in the next video, which is the Silverstein Misery Made Me members only re-review video, and probably another video or so tomorrow. But until then, you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching this premiere video tonight.